It's the Diamond Challenge Sculls. It's the open men's sculling event. We've got Australia against the USA. David Bartholot from Australia and Ben Davison from the USA. California Rowing Club USA and Rowing Australia.
Two very experienced scullers here who are going to test each other out. They have a lot of experience internationally. It'll be interesting. I'm not sure if they've raced each other in singles before. Ben Davison has huge experience as a junior at under 23 level for USA, and he won bronze in the men's single at Poznan. So this is his season when he wants to put a real mark on this event. But David Bartholot, also very experienced, raced in the Australian double in 2019 at Linz. They didn't qualify for Tokyo, but again, coming back for this Olympiad to make a mark. And at the moment, Bartholot is looking like he has the edge.
Yeah, so Bartholot was the B final winner in Poznan, so the form from Poznan might have suggested a different story here, but it's a different chapter, it's a different page. The Henley course is unique as we're coming right through the halfway marker, just passing the Fawley marker there, that's that box there. And well, it's still plenty to play for in this race.
Really impressive sculling. Bartholot actually had a scull over yesterday, so that maybe meant that he didn't have to use up too much energy, whereas actually Ben Davison had a really tight fight with the Polish sculler Maciej Zawojski. And so, you know, in a way that sometimes it's good to have a tough, close race. It means you're sort of used to it, the lungs are ready, you're ready to go again. But, you know, these sculling races in these tough conditions are, you know, are long and take it out of you.
Yeah, I can see Ben Davison's head just going around there, trying to see what's going on across as his opponent really starts to move out through the middle of the course. Quite a decisive move here. It's really critical that Davison from the USA in the orange cap there stays in touch. He has a really good look round there. That's a bit of a, am I in line because I'm just going to deploy everything I've got.
I think that was a right. What's the job? What have I got to do? Let's now start working and doing it. And this is not a comfortable position for the Australian sculler to be in, because Ben Davison can still have a sniff of him, work the pushes, try and get it back. He was 4th in the men's 8 at Tokyo. He was 5th in the men's 8 at the World Championships before that, and has now said, no, I want to go back to being in the single.
We're joining the race live, and well, it looks like the Australian has managed to fight off that pretty hefty attack he was under from Ben Davison. Sweep rower, started out as a single sculler, became a sweep rower. He's back in the single, but here we're looking at the back of David Bartholot from Australia, coping quite well with quite bouncy conditions out there. You can see sometimes the hands going different directions to cope with that bounce, but coming through the steward's enclosure looking a lot more comfortable now.
What huge learning for him. He was the New South Wales Novice of the Year in 2016. By 2018 he was already in the National Training Centre. He's a reserve for the Australian double this year, but he is on his own incredible learning journey in this historic event.
Every sculler wants to win the Diamonds at Henley. So many legendary names on that trophy. The semi-finals await David Bartholot from Australia. He was attacked pretty relentlessly through the middle of this course, but he came through and he's had a fairly comfortable last phase of the race, so we haven't seen his full speed yet. Interesting to see how this plays out tomorrow. And well, here is the back of Ben Davison. Wanted to get an American name back on the Diamonds trophy this year. It's not to be his. And in the Diamonds, David Bartholot from Australia beating Ben Davison of the USA.